All right, guys, got a little tool review here today. Picked up a rigid hammer drill and drill driver set from Home Depot for $199, and it came with either some free batteries, which were like a value of about $100, or you get yourself a nice Gen X5 brushless Sawzall. This was valued at about $150. That came all in the set. So for $200, you got the two drills here and the Sawzall. Pretty little bag here. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that. And a pretty serious charger thingamajiggy here. So Rigid has a lifetime service warranty, which is pretty nice. I mean, for $200, I mean, you can't go wrong with this set. These are really good quality tools. I know everybody's got their favorites, whether you like Milwaukee, whether you like Makita, whoever you like. But I mean, you know, I'm not a contractor, so I mean, I just do things for myself and on the side. And really, this is more than I need. Plus, with the lifetime service warranty, on the units, on the drills, and on the batteries, you really can't go wrong with that. So it's hard to beat that. Really, the construction on these here is really solid. I think it seems like the company that makes Ryobi Rigid also makes Milwaukee, but obviously Ryobi is the bottom of the barrel on the quality. Rigid's kind of like a mid-tier, and Milwaukee's going to be the best. And it looks like they may not sell the best Milwaukee tools at Home Depot either. I think there's a level of Milwaukee that's a little bit better that they sell at the specialty shops. So long story short here, these are really solid tools. One thing I'll tell you is that they're pretty heavy. You know, I guess these are a little bit different than what I'm used to, and I'm going to show you what I've been using here for quite a while, and it's worked pretty well for me. But these are pretty heavy tools, man. I don't know. I guess if you're using this every day, maybe the Milwaukee's a little bit lighter. Maybe that's why it's better. You know, but these are 4 amp hour batteries too, and I think that maybe makes a little bit of a difference. But these are pretty stout tools. Again, this is a hammer drill. You've got the different settings here for drilling, driving screws, and turning it into a hammer drill. I think that's a really nice feature. On top here, they also have a speed selector. Again, this is brand new. I haven't used this at all, so it's pretty stiff. But you know, pretty well made. You got a clutch drive here that you could adjust for when you're setting screws. You don't want to sink them in too far. And really on this one here too, you have 3 settings on the speed for the night driver. One's actually pretty slow. 2's probably pretty good, and 3 I think is overdoing it. But anyhow, I did use this today. I installed the window, and I shouldn't have used this. So basically, it was too powerful to do that. I really needed something. Should have took this one out and set the torque setting a little bit low. This thing blew right through the vinyl window. I mean, you know, before you even knew it, screwed right through the vinyl on the window, and that was that. Had to find the new hole for that one. So again, pretty solid set. But here's what I've been using for a long time. Harbor Freight Drill Master 18 volt cordless. You know, this thing's I've gone through a bunch of these, and realistically, in buying a bunch of these for $20 or $25 with the light set, I actually got a set right here. This was $25 at Harbor Freight. It comes with the light. The light's very useful. I like that. But I've used this drill, and I've probably gone to through 2 or 3 of these, and I like them more, not because it's a quality tool. It's really like a throwaway type of thing. Well, it's lasted. This thing's lasted me a couple of years. I've gone through and bought several of these, mainly to get more batteries and to get the extra flashlights. I like having the lights, you know, in my car and in the garage and all over. So pretty inexpensive to do that. But realistically, if I bought 3 of these sets for 25 bucks, really, that's one of these bad boys. When you factor it out, I mean, you know, 200 bucks for 3 solid tools from Rigid, with a lifetime service warranty, you can't go wrong. Now again, this is a lot heavier than this is, so I think this still has a place. You know, I've got multiple batteries for this, and the batteries don't last that long. That's kind of where you need a number of the batteries, but it's not a bad set. And I know Harbor Freight came out with a new lithium version of the tool that's about $30 or $35, whatever it is, with the light. That seems good. And actually that has like a 1.3 hour milliamp battery. Those tools are not brushless. These are brushless. That's a big deal. So I think I'm going to be happy with this set. And I might go on Amazon, get some batteries that are maybe like the 2 amp hour batteries, make this a little bit lighter, and that way I have a battery for each tool, including the Sawzall. So, and obviously with the Rigid set, you know, you could expand to multiple tools. It's a good way to go. So honestly, for $199, they've got the set that's brushless. For $349, they've got a set that's part brushless, part not brushless, like kind of the old school or the old version of the tools. They don't give you the hammer drill. They give you a regular drill driver and the nut driver here. The multi-tool, which I got one of those multi-tools in electric. I've probably used it once when I first bought it. That's about it. And trying to replace everything that I have in electric to battery, but really I don't know if I need to even do that. You know, these tools, these are going to work pretty well for me, and I'm not sure that I'm going to dump $150 to go out and buy a battery operated circular saw. So I'm not sure that the circular saws are at 18 volt are really kind of going to work out so good. So but that's that. So that's my review. Again, great tools by Rigid, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna put Harbor Freight out of the business here. I like my Harbor Freight tools, so still a place for the Harbor Freight drill. I like it. Again, way lighter, but the battery isn't worth shit. So, but it's got a little light up on front too. Look at that. Got its clutch drive and all. You know, this is obviously just a drill driver. You really can't drill shit with this. But I mean, if you're just driving some screws into sheetrock or doing light work like that, that's pretty good. I mean, I built some 2x4 shelves with it too. Had to go, you know, recharge the batteries. Luckily, I got like 3 or 4 batteries with this thing, so that works out. And I've heard really good reviews on these batteries where some guys that are contractors with the 4 amp hour battery going through a whole week without needing to charge them. So that's pretty serious, man. I think this set's going to serve me well. So that's my review for 200 bucks. If you don't have a set of good cordless, brushless tools, go out and buy yourself a set of Rigid. Again, $199 at Home Depot gets you 3 tools with 2 4 amp hour batteries. And don't forget about the nice, cool, looks like a lunch bag, man, but I'm sure I'm going to put something in it. So that's my review. Thumbs up, subscribe, see you on the next one.